Okay, so this is what I'm gonna have to do is this original this it's actually called this is broken. My current production page is broken. It has a bad exit splash on it. We need to update that to be the same as either the free key knife one. This is our latest and greatest. I would just make sure get this modal from here. The same button size. See how nice and big that button is, and how everything is looking good there. Same thing with my free pepper spray page. This modal. So update this page to have that modal. Make sure it's mobile responsive, looking good. Um, Working. See that close button's not even working. Submit button, close. I don't know what happened, but if you can fix it, that'll be great. So this will be part of the project. So this will be the original page that we'll split test your page against. And these are the issues. First, I need this one working because I'm not. This one's going to take a little bit to get pushed through sales to see if we can have this new type of theme and let it work. Gosh, I should almost do 3 pages. Update this page to be working correct, make a copy of it, and then put the new content into this page, and then finish this page because it's like this hybrid between parallax and not parallax. And let me explain. So first things first, the fold. Let's get this yellow text above the fold. So remove some of this space right here. Get this up higher. Maybe make the weight a little bit more, and the font just a little bit less. So it's not just big. I can't read type of font. Um, so what I mean by it's two hybrid pages. This is parallax. See how things are sliding, they're centered, and all of a sudden we go to this block theme, which I don't mind this being justified and right here, but all we have is the original page with no borders. This is hitting the wall here. This would be better served if that gray went all the way across, and then this stayed where it was. I'd probably look a little bit better, or we find a different background for it. But too much white space right here, too much space right here. It's not very parallaxy. It's like this hybrid between the two. I'm not sure which modal this is, but we need to be using the modal that we're using for either free key knife or free pepper spray keychain. Get that. They're both exit twice. Okay, so we need to be using this modal. Notice how much bigger it is, wider. It works. It's the correct one. I think this is the materialized. In fact, I know it's a materialized modal. I think so. You probably got materialized back on this page. I don't know where that modal is coming from. Um, but yeah, we need to be using this modal for the pop-up. And also that email, that Ajax script that goes and tests the email and pushes it to our ESP, that needs to be on the page as well. Let me get rid of these pops. Okay, so that'll be one project, fixing this page, then making a copy of this page and calling it new with the new content. So in the end, there's going to be your new page, the new page with the new content, and then the old page that you're going to fix. So 5 pages total. If you get them done before Sunday, working perfectly, no back and forth, just be accountable for what we want. Watch the videos. Everything's pretty much in the videos. This page needs to be finished as in a full parallax style page, not just a hybrid between the two. And you know, and when I do review these pages, things like this we don't need to be seeing. I mean, that should be caught before I get it. Either a background for right here, or have that gray go all the way across. And we can leave this section as white. Fine. Okay, no more pops. It only pops twice, so you know. Comes down here. I think. Let's look at the folds too, and if there's the amount of information you want to convey, there's the height that we want. That's 70% of the internet's going to be able to see it above that fold. So right now there's just too much space. So this would be the next fold, and we got like a little half here, half there, so that'll be like we started with the letter. And then so this could have more white space, be its own fold. We put the image over here to give it some more content. The gray go all the way across. We fix this. Take some space above and below the image out so it's its own fold. You know what I'm saying? It's its own fold. Right now it doesn't fit. I can't show it. It only does the very top, but I can't fit. But it would, that line would come right over here, so that image would get cut off. So needs its own fold. This button, it can be bigger. Notice on these pages how big it is. Let's see, free key knife. Okay, let's go off free key knife. How big it is on the free key knife. The pepper spray is a little small, but that button needs to be bigger. The font needs to be heavier weight. So the free key knife, this is the style button we want. This is the style, the modal we want. So that'll be on both this page and the new page that you're going to create. So, and this button right here, use the same modal like we discussed. This is like one of the biggest selling points of the page. So again, be cognizant of the fold, and then fix this. This is nowhere near close as far as you mentioned. All you have to do is the mobile version of it. That's not the case. This is all the selling points of the CI knife, and it needs to be looking like that, you know, where this is all smaller font, hard to read. There's no bolding. It's cut off even before the end of this div. It's just there's a ton of work that needs to be happening here. We can also, I wouldn't mind this section being white, but it needs to be, I mean, this is a very selling point section. It needs to be able to sell, and that's if there's anything that we're doing with these pages, that needs to be the first and foremost concept. That if it doesn't make money, none of us make money. We just don't work. Buttons bigger and all that stuff. I wouldn't mind seeing this image also on this side, having it 1 and then 2, but we flip it to say Langley, Virginia side of it, you know, or having it go this way with the hole up here. I mean the hole right here, and the hand grip up there, the blade down here. This side looks funny too. I'd go back to the original and see what This section I like, except again, we need to get rid of the, just think of it if its own fold. Everything should be in here. So this is way too big and needs to be smaller, too much white space there. And as I was saying, the background image right here, it doesn't, it's a computer, so it needs to have, it needs to be related to the product that we're selling. We need to change it out to like a car in the winter with ice on its windshield kind of thing in the background image, but a computer and a desk, it doesn't relate. Okay, so that's the work on this page. So that'll be your page 1. Fixing and rebuilding this page number 2. Then copying this page with new content. That'll be number 3. And then the 4th and 5th page is going to be the other number 2 and 3 of the tasks that I sent you in the email. All these will get bonused. They just need to be done and working perfectly by Sunday. Let me know what you think.